Shotgun snap, McCord. Throw finds Jamar Chase. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and that's a Jaguar first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work. Help reset those chains.
And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Another carry for Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
49-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. On the shotgun, it's McCord. Gets made right side by Nakua. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
We won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. It's a 39-yarder. McPherson's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, I call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Nicole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 14 on the play, and the Chargers will have a first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First and 10 from the 41. Chuck now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On the keeper, here's Shaw. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Benson now from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 13 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
All right, set now, first and 10. Benson once more. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Go.
Try in the air now. Here's Shaw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
19 Tiger.
3rd down, here's Shaw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up 4th and long. York knocks it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, McCord. Searches from the pocket. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Field, and he's got McMillan. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Jaguar first down. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
At the end of one, a field goal for each side, but no one has found the end zone just yet. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
19, 5, Cougar 19. Check go.
backcourt, setting the throw. Looking out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Second and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
At the 42-yard line.
Look on the draw to Gibson. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it, thinking interception to be had. And incompletion's still pretty good for the defense.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Nakua here. He's got it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, it's Robinson. And good for a gain of 4. It's second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Staying with Robinson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second-quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party to get involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to shot. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Shup with a quick toss out wide. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts are just so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for third and 3. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10. Here's Shuck. Throw secured by George Pickett. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, here we go. At the 60, at the 60. Let's go.
Benson on first and 10. Winning their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Let's go.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal,
McCord from the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just about every offense that's beginning time since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
ready.
McCord. That's complete. McCord on the left side. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. McPherson to add the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Chargers getting set. First and 10. Pressure coming. It's Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. Jukes one defender. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Chargers at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Staying on the ground with Benson. This is ahead for about 5. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. The one that keeps you on schedule will take some of the starch out of that front seven.
Flushed out of the pocket. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shot working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Back to throw. McCoy. Brought in right side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to send that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Trying again, following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Shotgun snap, McCord taking a deep shot here. It is caught at the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
All right, all set up now. First and 10. On the shotgun, it's McCord. We'll get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Chargers 12.
Throwing, McCord. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
One after up and good by McPherson. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7.
17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Evans now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And this drive will start inside the 25. Bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Benson to start the drive. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Chuck now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. George Pickens, the intended target. And now they face 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Chuck's going to throw here. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Man in motion, out of the slot. Now Chuck on 3rd and long. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defensive converts on 3rd and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Here's a screen to Benson. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They give on 2nd to Benson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The rookie from Michigan there that time. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Benson off his own read. He takes it down to the 33. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Chuck now on 1st down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for George Pickens that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Pistol snap here to Chuck. Couldn't find a complete completion on first down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he gets this forward to the 19.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Oh, not like this, an interception ends that drive. Jamal Adams with the INT. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick. Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
McCord's going to throw here. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Here's Robinson up the middle. He gets forward, that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 38. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Here's McCord to the air. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. McCord setting the throw. He's trying to push the field. This is caught inside the 15. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. To throw, it's McCord. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. That's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, McCord. Caught out left. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. There's slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down. It's Gibson. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
70 red, Cougar 19. Check up.
Second and 10 now. We look underneath here. Robinson. Decent game here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
19 Lions. 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Try and run here with Robinson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Hardman with a return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
We send a man in motion. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. He's got him. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, to tie this game in the 4th.
Chargers, 24.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Throwing, it's McCord. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, McCord. Escaped out to the left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. McCord. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation.
Ryan Wright in punt formation.
They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. territory.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He's got it on the bootleg. Buying some time right. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
The Chargers first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
For gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Option play they give to Benson. Escapes a defender. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone block. He's down to that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. And he didn't get it. Oh, the kick is no good. That leaves the door open for a field goal now to tie this game. The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Wilson with a return here. Takes out a one-stop. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. In the shotgun, it's McCoy. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
He's back to throw. He has the burst over the middle. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. Gibson here from the gun. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Dragon 6, Viking 18.
Throwing, McCoy. Caught in the comeback route. Touchdown, Jacksonville! sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Running from the pistol with Benson. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And there's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Chargers needing 4 points. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Complete out to the right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Slot man in motion right. Back to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. He's got it in the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Ready? Let's go.
They'll run here. It's Benson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers jump in front late. Trey Benson, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On the return, here's Gibson. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ready.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw. Short pass brought in. He's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Go! 72.
They'll run it with Robinson. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
That's good for a Jaguar.
Setting up to pass. Nakua here, he's got it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Ready up.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Count.
He'll look to throw it. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. Looking good, and it's through. And in the final moments, they have tied this game.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, well, things go a specific way in OT. The next time we see him line up, it'll be for the game winner.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. 1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, Chubb. Finds Benson out of the backfield. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those two series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. On the return, here's Gibson. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. First throw of overtime now. Headed out right. Still on the move, throwing down the right sideline. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Swinging pretty wild to start overtime here. Kate, the haymaker, well, it fails to connect. I love the mindset. Just got to find a way to execute.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down. From the gun, McCord. He's trying another one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
All right, gonna need the full 10 here on this opening drive of overtime if they don't want to stall out. To throw, it's McCord. Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I gotta make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Caught out left. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Okay, ready?
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go now.
Benson on first and 10. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They've got first down from the 31.
72.
Benson once more. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll come up first and 10.
Go! Let's go!
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up with first and goal as this goes out of bounds. Brock at the 3-yard line.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. as they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll toss it here to Benson. And he reaches the end zone. That is a game-winning touchdown. So the Chargers take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.